Hello friends, I am Anand Panchbhai at Engineers Classes, and today in power electronics we are going to start with a very amazing topic, which is three-phase controlled and even uncontrolled rectifier. Before starting this entire topic, let us understand what exactly three-phase supply is, because we have to understand what is three-phase supply at first, how exactly line voltage and phase voltages are different. If I am supposed to draw the line voltages on this graph and phase voltages on this graph, how will I be able to draw? That also we have to understand. It is really important for us. Fine, okay. So let's deal with the first thing, that when we talk about phase voltage, what is phase voltage? So say I have phase voltage which is VA, this is VB, and this is say VC. All are 120 degree apart. Fine, okay. हाँ, वो उड़ ना जाए, बस उतना ध्यान रखना. Okay, so these are the phase voltages that we have. अच्छा, यहाँ पे if I want to draw line voltage, how will I draw? Anybody? How will I draw line voltages? Anyone? Will it be the same? No. Then sorry, these are my phase voltages. This is my R phase, this is my R phase, this is my Y phase, and this is my B phase. Fine, these are three phases that we have. Fine. So if this is my phase voltage, how my line voltage will appear? कैसे आएगा वो लाइन वोल्टेज? ऐसा ही आएगा, बड़ा होके आएगा, क्या होगा? बड़ा होके आएगा, पर ऐसा ही आएगा, बराबर ना? एक फेज हुआ, लाइन वोल्टेज के लिए आर वाई बोलना पड़ेगा ना. फाइन, पता चल रहा है कि नहीं पता चल रहा है? लाइन मतलब दो लाइंस के बीच में. क्लियर हो रहा है? फाइन. सो बिफोर स्टार्टिंग विथ द सप्लाई, व्हाट यू हैव, द अंडरस्टैंडिंग दैट यू हैव कि वो बड़ा होके आएगा. कितना बड़ा होके आएगा? √3 टाइम्स बड़ा होके आएगा, और ऐसे करके ऐसे चालू होगा, बराबर. फाइन, ओके. दैट इज अ रॉन्ग अंडरस्टैंडिंग. सो लेट अस अंडरस्टैंड दैट फर्स्ट. फाइन, इट इज अ रॉन्ग अंडरस्टैंडिंग, सो लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड दैट थिंग एट फर्स्ट. ओके, इट्स पार्टली करेक्ट दैट बड़ा होके आएगा, √3 टाइम्स बड़ा होके आएगा, बट दैट अंडरस्टैंडिंग इज रॉन्ग. So let's see how exactly this structure is all about. मुझे आज, what am I supposed to study today? I have to understand that if I have some transformer and which is having a supply or secondary which is like this. This is the secondary of a transformer. This is the secondary of a transformer, three-phase transformer, and this is my 6-pulse bridge rectifier. This is my 6-pulse uncontrolled bridge rectifier, and this is where I have connected my load, which is purely resistive load, Guys, we have not done three-phase half-wave converter till now, but it's okay. Let's understand these at first, and then we'll deal with it as well. You'll understand it so well. अगर ये पता चल गया ना, तो you'll understand everything. So now let's say how the connection works. This is how the connection will work. This is R, this is Y, and this is B. Fine. This is what we have. This is 1, diode number 1, D1, D3, D5, ठीक है, D4, D6, D2. सर याद रखना है? हाँ याद रखना है. This is what we have to memorize. इसके बारे में बाद में बात करते हैं. चलो, तो यहाँ पे जो वोल्टेज होगा, initially let us understand the voltage that will be having over here. This is my phase voltage. Agreed? This is my phase voltage. Agreed? Fine. Okay. Now, whatever voltage will come over here, it will be line voltage. So I should be very much clear with my phase voltage concept and line voltage concepts. क्लियर हुआ कि नहीं हुआ? बहुत अच्छे से मुझे पता होना चाहिए कि एग्जैक्टली फेज वोल्टेज को आई हैव ऑलरेडी ड्रॉन, व्हिच इज अ वेरी डिफिकल्ट टास्क एज अ टीचर टू ड्रॉ दीस थिंग्स ऑन बोर्ड्स, ट्रस्ट मी। फाइन, तो इसको ड्रॉ कर दिया पूरा, ये फेज वोल्टेजेस है, पर इसके मुताबिक लाइन वोल्टेजेस कैसे होंगे, यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड। कॉज इन दो टर्मिनल के बीच में लाइन वोल्टेज है, इन दो टर्मिनल के बीच में भी लाइन वोल्टेज है, इन दो टर्मिनल के बीच में भी लाइन वोल्टेज है। सो वॉट एवर वोल्टेज विल अपीयर अक्रॉस दिस डायोड्स विल बी लाइन वोल्टेज, नॉट द फेज वोल्टेज। पता चला कि नहीं पता चला? क्लियर? फाइन। अब सिर्फ इंडिविजुअल फेज का एनालिसिस करते हैं, थोड़ा सा रफ आइडिया। यहां पे आर वोल्टेज आ रहा है, वी आर वोल्टेज आ रहा है, फाइन, वी आर वोल्टेज यहां पे मिल रहा है। तो जब वी आर विल बी पॉजिटिव, D1 विल कंडक्ट, व्हेन वी आर विल बी नेगेटिव, D4 विल कंडक्ट। यस और नो? यस और नो? व्हेन दिस R phase is positive, which will conduct? D1 will conduct. When this phase is negative, D4 will conduct. Yes or no? Fine. Okay. Then after, so when we talk about this my VR, fine, तो VR जब positive है तब किसको conduct करना है? D1 will conduct. When DR is negative, which one will conduct? D4 will conduct. Is it clear? Any doubt on this? Fine. Now let's say when this, which is my VY, so when Vy is positive, D3 will conduct, and when Vy is negative, D6 will conduct. When Vb, this is my Vb, so when Vb is positive, D5 will conduct, when Vb is negative, D2 will conduct. Yes or no? Fine. इतना we have understood. इतना we have understood. Okay. Conduction के लिए minimum requirement is what? For conduction, the minimum requirement is this should be, anode should be at higher potential in comparison of cathode. Yes or no? तब जाके this is going to conduct. These are the very basics and usual things that we know. हमें पता है ये सब कुछ. We know this. Fine. Okay. Now, whenever things are starting, line voltage is appearing. Yes or no? So I should know where are my line voltages as well. Fine. Okay. Now, line voltages के लिए let's see. This is VR. This is Vy and this is Vb. VR, Vy and Vb. Fine. These are my phase voltages. Now if I want to draw the line voltages, so Vry is what? Vry is Vr minus Vy. Fine. Vry, the way we have studied it into first year, Vr minus Vy. Fine. So we can say that Vr minus Vy will give me, addition of these two will give me Vry. Yes or no? The addition of these two will give me Vry. So we have got Vry voltage, which is my line voltage. Okay, it is bigger. From this simple trigonometry we can figure it out, the value. If this is V phase, then Vry, which is V line, it is equal to √3 times V phase. क्लियर हुआ कि नहीं हुआ? सो बगासा खा के व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट दिस एज माय वी फेज, सो दिस विल बी माय √3 टाइम्स वी फेज, दो इट इज नॉट एग्जैक्टली same in the magnitude, but yeah, we will understand this level is what? √3 times V phase, the way we have understood it initially. Yes or no? Okay. But at the same time, can you see this? There is a phase shift, right? There is a phase shift. We can say that the line voltage, I have taught you this in transformers as well, I have taught you this in elements of electrical engineering as well, that line voltage leads phase voltage by 30 degree. Line voltage leads phase voltage by 30 degree. Yes or no? बेटा पता चल रहा है बगासा खा के? हाँ चल. So we can understand line voltage is bigger, first of all, √3 times, and it leads voltage, phase voltage, उसके खुद के phase voltage से वो कितना लीड करता है? 30 डिग्री लीड करता है. 30 डिग्री लीड मतलब क्या? If you have this as one quantity, तो this is lagging and this is leading. पता चला कि नहीं पता चला? This is lagging, this is leading. Fine. तो leading मतलब it will start from here. So if this is my VR, my Vry will get started from this point. Is it clear? Fine. So this is going to start from here. So this is my Vry. So this is my VRY. Right? Okay. Then is it clear? This is how I'll get my VRY. This is my which voltage? VRY voltage. Yes or no? Fine. Similarly, if I have to draw, see, it is very important to know how to draw line voltage at first. Fine. Line voltage is with respect to your phase voltage is how to draw. It's really very important to know. Done? ये पता चल रहा है कि नहीं पता चल रहा है? Great. So even if you are watching this video, guys, the moment we will complete this video, you should be able to draw these voltages exactly. Fine, the way we have drawn it over here. Initially you have to draw VR, VY and VB. Then after, with the understanding, thorough understanding of this, you have to draw these VRY, VYB and VBR. Is it clear? Chalo. So let's draw those voltages. This is where we have got VRY. This is my VRY. Clear? VRY is clear? Okay. Now let's deal with next one. VYB. VYB ke liye we have VY minus VB. So minus VB will be like this. This is minus VB. So again we have got something which is like this. Yes or no? Fine. 30 degree leading to VY. 30 degree leading to VY. So VY starts from here. So my voltage will start from 90. So VYB will start from here. We'll get maximum over here. It's tough to draw, trust me. Clear हो रहा है? Done? Okay, so this is my which voltage? VYB. Clear? This is my VYB. After VYB, we'll be having RYYB BR. So BR, VBR. So VB minus VR. So minus VR will be like this. So we have got a voltage which is like this. So this becomes my VRB. Sorry, VBR. Fine. VRB will be here. Fine. Okay. So VBR will start from this point. यहाँ पे VB is starting. So exactly from here it will start. So it is starting from here. सही है ना? It's correct. Tedious job. So this is my VBR. Clear? Fine. And now it is compulsory for us to draw the replica of each. हर एक का एक रेप्लिका बनाना है. हर एक का एक रेप्लिका बनाना है. ठीक है? चलो. तो let's draw the replica. So it's very confusing. Fine, but it is really important for us to understand. चलो. If this is VRY, तो VYR will be like this. Exact 180 degree opposite. VYR. So VYR, I'll just draw this over here. So this voltage is what? VYR. Yep. So this is our VYR. Yes or no? Okay, we have to draw it here as well, so don't worry. I mean, we have to write it here as well, but we will write it now. Okay. Now, let's deal with the second one. We have drawn RY, then YB. So BY will be the opposite replica of this. So I'll draw the replica of this. Right? Then it's like this. So here it will be having पता चल रहा है guys? It is not tough. It's messy a bit, but it's not difficult. You can understand. So this is my VBY. This is my VBY. Yes or no? So this is my VBY. So this is VBY. Okay? Okay? Great. Now the last one is RB. VRB. So VRB is a replica of this. Fine. This point and this point. Done? It's a little bit wrongly drawn, but it's fine now. Clear? So this is my VRB. Okay? Come on, let's see this. So we have got our VBY is like this. This is what? VRY. This is VRY. This is RB. Actually this is where it is needed, but initially we have written it over here. Obviously both sides it will help you to understand how exactly reverse bias voltage comes across a diode. Fine. Okay. Chalo. Then this is my VYB. This is my VYB. This is my VYR. This is my VYR. This is my VBR. This is my VBR. And again this is my VBY. VBY. Is it clear? So you should not forget your phase voltages as well. See, phase voltages are like this. Can you see R voltage? Okay. When R voltage is positive, D1 will conduct. Yes or no? Okay. Fine. When Y voltage is positive, D3 will conduct, and when B voltage is positive, your D5 will conduct. Fine. So these are the positive groups, these are the negative groups. Fine. Okay. Chalo. Now let's say when you started from 0 instant, sabka dhyan, everyone should be concentrating on two lines that I am saying, two voltages that I am saying. This is which voltage? This is which voltage? VB. Only VB. So see, when I am starting at 0, when I am starting at 0 over here, when I have 0 voltage over here, VB is having higher magnitude. VB is having higher magnitude. Okay, at this instant. gradually when instant is moving, when we come to 30 degree, the voltage of VB and voltage of VR becomes equal. Okay, yes or no? And at this instant, this starts turning on and this starts turning off, cause now the biggest or highest voltage is now VR from here till here. The biggest voltage in entire, see, from 0 to 30, which one is the biggest magnitude? VB is the biggest magnitude. So it won't allow this diode to come under conduction. Fine. See, that's what I'm showing. Don't worry. पर ये पता चला ना, biggest हो तभी जाके वो काम कर सकेगा. For diode to get conducted, the voltage coming to it should be the biggest voltage among all. Fine. Okay. So at this instant, from here till this point, 30, 120 degree, VR will be conducting, right? Because it is the maximum voltage appearing across it. Okay. At the same time, these diodes will conduct when you have minimum voltage appearing in the system. Fine. Minimum voltage is what? This is my minimum voltage. This is my minimum voltage. This is my minimum voltage everywhere. Yes or no? This is the minimum voltage. What is my maximum voltage? This is my maximum voltage. So voltage is maximum. So from here till here, this is also maximum voltage. So when voltage is maximum over here, which one will conduct? When VR is maximum, D1 will conduct. So this is for D1. When Vy is maximum, which one will conduct? D3 will conduct. When Vb is maximum, which one will conduct? D5 will conduct. D5 will conduct. Yes or no? Yes or no? Fine. And now when this is what? Vy. When Vy is maximum negative, which one will conduct? D6 will conduct. When this is what? Vb. When Vb is maximum negative, D2 will conduct. Yes or no? Yes or no? Maximum negative, it is going to conduct. At to peak, obviously it is going to conduct. Yes or no? Fine. I'll teach you why till this point. I'll teach you. And then here, this is my VR. When VR is maximum negative, D4 will conduct. Yes or no? You understood the sequence or not? Have you understood the sequence? Pata chala sequence ka? Okay. Now, let's say we understood here D5 is there, D1 is there. Fine. Now let's talk about 0 to 30 degree. Which two are conducting? Which two are conducting? D5 is conducting and D6 is conducting in negative. Yes or no? So in 0 to 30 degree, from 0 to 30 degree, which two are conducting? D5 is conducting and D6 is conducting. Okay, so we can say that this is open, this is open, this is open, this is short. Yes or no? And this is short and this is open. And this is my load. And this is my R, this is my Y, this is my B. So when we talk about 0 to 30 degree, over here in my omega t axis right now, what is happening? Y is becoming negative and B is becoming positive. Fine. Yes or no? Yes or no? So the voltage appearing across this resistance is VBY, VB minus VY. Yes or no? See, B negative, sorry, Y negative and B positive. ये पता चला कि नहीं पता चला? So see, automatically वहां पे 0 to 30 में which one you have? VBY already you have. पता चला कि नहीं पता चला? फाइन. So my output will be like this. This is my output in 0 to 30. Clear? Now let's talk about the instant when 30 appears. Now we'll get your answer. The moment 30 will appear, what will happen? यहाँ पे plus B voltage आ रहा था, मतलब ये B वाला voltage, this phase voltage was coming at that time. The moment 30 will be crossed, B will reduce. This voltage will reduce. So voltage over here will reduce because right now plus B is coming over here, plus B is coming over here, plus B is coming over here. So here plus B is there, matlab voltage is bigger and here R voltage is lower. So this diode cannot conduct. Clear? Now understood everybody? Everyone understood why that diode is not conducting? Because say let us consider this particular instant of time. This much is VR voltage and this much is VB voltage. So right now plus B is already coming over here. Matlab this much voltage is coming over here at the anode of the diode, cathode of the diode. This is cathode. Anode. Anode is what? Anode voltage is this much. Less. Cathode is bigger. Anode voltage is less. Cathode is big. So in between 0 to 30, though positive half cycle is there, but the voltage of cathode is more in comparison of its anode. So this diode cannot come into conduction. Clear? Any doubt on this? Done? Great. So now we understood this is becoming open and this is remaining open circuited, but the moment it will cross 30, what will happen? Now B is reducing and R is increasing. R is increasing means what? The anode voltage will increase in comparison of cathode voltage. So this will conduct automatically, right? Pata chala ki nahi pata chala? So now what is conducting? My first diode will be conducting. Yes, first diode. So see, it is D1 only. So यहाँ से D1 will start conduction and D6 is already into conduction till here. Yes or no? So what will happen? 0 to 30 it is clear. Now 30 to 60. This will switch over here. This will switch over here and this will become open circuited. So plus R will appear. Plus R, plus R, plus R and plus R. But maximum negative is D6 only. So which is appearing? Vy. So this is minus Vy. Minus Vy, minus Vy, minus Vy and minus Vy. So now we have got which is instead of Vy, now we have got VRY. So see, it is VRY. Got it? Fine. So you have got VRY. Entire is R. Positive is R. Negative from here till here it is Y. Here till here 60 degrees. 60 degrees you have Y. So for this entire 60 degree you will be having VRY. Got it? Clear hua? Done? Okay. Then after when we talk about next, again D1 is conducting on, it is the highest one. Fine, but here it got switched to D2. So now when we talk about 30 to 60 is done, 30 to 60 is done. Now let's talk about, 30 to 60 nahi, we have completed 30 to 90. 30 to 60 also the same, 60 to 90 is also same. So we have completed 30 to 90, it's over. 30 to 90 is over. Now let's talk about 90 to 150. 90 to 150. So 90 to 150, upper is D1 and lower is D2. Yes or no? Right? Acha. D2 is VB. Fine. So lower is VB. So it is changed. It has changed. Minus B, minus B, minus B, minus B. अच्छा. B के लिए अब ये कंडक्ट होगा. ये बंद हो गया. It got switched over here. ये कौन सा चालू हुआ? 2 चालू हुआ. Fine. Okay. 1 is there. So now this is 0 to 30. 30 to 90. 90 to 150, sorry, 150. Which one is conducting? RB. VRB. देखो R 2 बार आ गया कि नहीं आ गया? 60, 60, 120. Set. Fine. So VRB. We have got VRB. I don't have. Yes. This is. Got it? Till here VRB will be there. Now what will switch? D1 will switch. Now this is gone. it will be switched to D3. So now D3 is coming. So now you'll be having Y over here. So plus Y, plus Y, plus Y, plus Y. And it is from 150 degree to 210 degree. Fine. Okay, plus Y is there. And negative, see, it is still continuing. It is still continuing. Pata chal raha hai, D2 is still continue. So this is the only thing which will be having. So YB will come. So now here VYB, it is for 150 to 210. Clear? So we'll be having this thing. I hope you can draw this, fine, on your own. It's very simple. You have to understand the basic concept of it. Fine? Okay. So now we'll be having V, for here it is VYB. It is VYB. I have drawn it little bit messy, but fine. It's tough to draw. So this is VYB, clear? VYB. Now what will happen? It is D3 is still conducting, D3 is still conducting, Y is still there, but here it got switched to D4. So D4 is what? So D4 is connected to R. So now here I will be having R. So it will be minus R, minus R, minus R, everywhere minus R. And here what will happen? This is for 210 to 270. Fine. So I will be having YR. So VYR 210 to 270. Clear? Fine. Okay. So VYR I will be having. Okay. And then 270 to 330. D5. D5 is nothing but B. So I will be having plus B, plus B, plus B, plus B. And here R is still continuing till 330. Yes or no? So 270 to 330, I will be having the same sequence, that is here I will be having R. So VBR, VBR 270 to 330, VBR. So we will be having VBR. And we started from 0. So we were already having VBY like this. So half VBY was as such remaining over here. So see, you have got half BY. Clear? You have got half BY. Done? Because then it will switch again to D5 and this is D6. This is D6. This is D5. Yes or no? Yes. Clear? So I hope you people have understood how exactly 6 pulse rectifier comes into picture. Done? See, this is pulse number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and this is 6. And though we are having phase voltages, but in output you will always and always get line voltages. So generally what happens, the practice is that we only draw the line voltages starting from 0. That's okay. And what generally people are doing, this, it's done. But it's okay. But here we have to understand the concept for the first time and we have understood everything from scratch. Clear? Any doubt on this? Okay, you have to draw these things, these 6 different things. You have to draw this 6 different diagrams, fine, showing which switching is occurring at what time and which switch is conducting at what time. Fine, okay, start.